Hi! Now, because of procrastination, this is about 2 weeks too late, and nobody cares by now, but I wanted to do this, so I'm going to anyway. This is my review for the Fantastic Four movie. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Fantastic Four, and the movie that came before, well, wasn't up to par, really. So my expectations going into this were pretty low. I I anticipated a 6 out of 10 experience with the thinking that, well, if it turns out to be a 4 out of 10, that won't be too disappointing. I'll be okay with that. Well, I liked the first half of the movie. I really did. I enjoyed the first half. It was neat seeing us get to know the characters, especially Reed and Ben. It was interesting watching their friendship develop. But then they get their powers, the entire group, they get their powers, and it's like the writers had no idea where to go from there. Let's just focus on Doom mainly. Like, there's lots of little character inconsistencies and problems beyond that, but it's the Doom stuff that really bothered me. Okay, he was on that planet on his own, and he didn't need to eat or bathe or nothing. There was basically nothing for him to do but exist. And we see that he has the powers to basically all telekinesisly make all sorts of huge, complicated structures with little to no effort, seemingly no effort. And when they show up on this planet after he's been alone with a year with nothing to do but make things, and there's nothing made, why isn't there a massive city? Why aren't there towers and sculptures and all kinds of things everywhere when they land after he's been there a whole year? Why was it still barren? Like, even if he's not a creative type, you get bored, you just start making stuff because you got nothing else to do. So, the only excuse I can come up with as to why there weren't towers and sculptures and streets and everything already, the only explanation I can dig out of my head is that he was spending that entire year figuring out how to break physics so that rock can be made into fabric. I have a problem with... No, like, it was me. Like, I was discussing this with a friend of mine, and they were like, well, he was making it out of the dust. It's like, oh, bullshit. It don't work that way. Dust cannot become fabric. That is not how things work. Unless it was some sort of weird telekinetic thing that he was able to operate even while unconscious, there is no way that cloak was made out of dust. Or the cloak made no sense. I know, he's Doom. He has to have a cloak. Whatever. The cloak makes no sense. The cloak is dumb. Like, I am very angry about the cloak. I know it's a stupid thing to be upset about considering the entire movie, but I really, really hate that cloak.